I show a couple of frames here just so to remind you what the piece looks like. We went to a bookbinder, and on the search for the bookbinder we had a guide. That was the caretaker of the institute. He took us there, and we passed by this garage, and I annoyed everyone in my company to have to wait because I wanted to film this flickering light bulb. It's just a failing light bulb. In the morning of when I saw that flickering light, I had just read one of the published biographies of Alice Boner's, or actually one of her diaries, and that was the preface to one of the books. And then I sort of thought, well, what if this flickering light bulb, if that is not just a random flickering, but somehow if the light bulb in some kind of code, Morse code, will recite this poem. And I like this poem, and I think she chose it because it talks about perception. Sort of that, I like that one, number 5, thus Surya, may we look on thee most lovely to behold, see clearly with the eyes of man, or may we survey, discern this world. So it's all about what a visual artist would do. In 2012, I made my first endeavor, sort of that's a single channel piece, using the light bulb by itself and adding a Morse code soundtrack that would recite that, this particular hymn from the Rigveda. So I could have left it at this piece, but then 2 or 3 years later, besides I'm still working on the Indian material that has been such a strong impression, that made such a strong impression on me, I revisited the entire story. And I went back and I thought, well, I was looking for an alphabet, and I found this ornamental alphabet in one of the Dover publications. There is an entire book on these ornamental alphabets, and there were alphabets that were probably even prettier or so, but the problem with them was none of them was complete. I needed a complete alphabet, so whatever this one is called, this served my purposes. And then I found out, or it turns out this will be the left channel, and underneath it the respective Morse code.